So that's a look at some of the protests in Cleveland, but the number of demonstrators not as high as initially predicted. Did you notice that? Could that change as we get ready for the final night of the convention? Steve Harrigan is live at Public Square in Cleveland. What does it look like so far today, Steve?
Melissa, so far the quietest day of all. You can take a look at this square where the protests are supposed to be speaking. An empty podium and largely an empty square. This morning, actually, the first speaker spoke to nobody. And in the distance, some police are actually using the ping pong table over there. So a remarkably quiet day so far. Yesterday, a little bit busier, 18 arrests overall, 2 felony arrests for punching police officers. The big event of the day yesterday was an attempted flag burning by a man and a woman. The man, unfortunately, lit himself on fire in addition to the flag. He was put out by some firefighters with fire extinguishers there. There were 18 arrests at that event. They were arrested not for burning a flag, but for refusal to disperse. Overall, the police chief has continued to complain about the large presence of media here. Actually, the number of cameras overwhelming the amount of protesters. He said all the journalists are getting in the way.
Our job's a lot more difficult? Yes. Yes. Sorry, I mean, you know, most of the time when we get there, we have 20 protesters. We probably have 80 people from the media there. And we're trying to separate out and get a handle on what's going on, and we have more media than protesters.
A clean break from a failed system. And what does the Democratic Party establishment offer? What is their idea of a clean break? They are offering a third Obama term brought to you by another Clinton. A third Obama term brought to you by another Clinton. Watch the Democratic Party convention next week. That 4-day infomercial of politically correct moralizing. And let it be a reminder of all that is at stake in this election.
Don't support the phonies. Support the real. You know what I mean? How can these people be talking about how they so real and they don't care about our communities? How can they be talking about what they, all this, you know, the hood, blah, 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 blah. They don't care about our communities. You know what I mean? Listen to the words that people say in their lyrics.